Hello and thank you for joining us today here on the Take It To Me web series. My name is Brad Davis. I am the co-founder and chief tech here at Take It To Me, the trusted IT partner for local businesses and nonprofit organizations. And today I'd like to talk to you a little bit about really the elephant in the room with respect to local businesses and nonprofit organizations, and that's a buzzword that we throw around in the IT community called cybersecurity. And I'd like to start with, why is cybersecurity important? Because I know what you're saying right now. You're saying, me, Brad, I don't need to worry about cybersecurity. I am a local business. I am a nonprofit organization. We're simply not an attractive target to a hacker. And that's a very reasonable argument. Unfortunately, it's simply not accurate. And the reason why I say that is that in 2015 alone, ransomware, which is a particularly nasty virus, accounted for over $325 million in damages in the US alone. In fact, in 2015, 50% of all companies, of all organizations, reported being the target of a cyber attack. And of those companies and organizations who were in fact the victim of a cyber attack, 60% of all companies, of all organizations who were the victim of a cyber attack had to close their doors within 6 months. And this is the elephant in the room. This is why cybersecurity is so very important, because 60% of all companies, of all organizations who are the victim of a cyber attack have to close their doors within 6 months. They cease to be a going concern, they cease to support their communities, they cease doing the work that they've been doing. And this is for a number of reasons, because the financial hit was too great, the reputation hit was too great. They lost their customer lists, their membership lists, their invoices, their accounts receivable, their accounts payable, their payroll. Everything that their organization and their local business was built on was gone. And so the question becomes, what's the answer? And the answer is really a three-pronged approach. The first of which being antivirus and anti-malware software. This is really ubiquitous in the market today. The second being web content filtering, and this is extremely important because the vast majority of cyber attacks that happen today are done through what's called a drive-by download, which is where you browse to a site you go to all of the time, and that site has an ad, and that ad has malicious content embedded into it. And by virtue of you going to that site, that ad automatically downloads that malicious content to your computer and it becomes infected, and you've done nothing wrong. And the third, of course, is your backup solution. And here at Take It To Me, we absolutely recommend that you have off-site backups, because your backup should not only enable you to recover in the event that, say, your files are encrypted with ransomware or corrupted with some other form of malware, but they should also protect you in the event of a natural disaster, such as a fire or a flood or a tornado or some other physical event. But what's most important about all three of these solutions is that they be monitored, that they be managed, and that they be supported. So that number one, you know that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're getting the updates when they're supposed to be getting them. They're running the scans when they're supposed to be running them. They're protecting your web traffic whenever you're browsing on the internet. And most importantly, that they're backing up all of your files and not some of your files. And the support is really key, because the vast majority of local businesses and nonprofit organizations that we talk to say that even when they do get a virus, if they do have antivirus software, that they don't know what to do. Or if their backups stop working for some reason, they don't know how to fix it. I'd like to circle back around. The risks associated with cybersecurity are astronomical. Again, 60% of all organizations who are the victim of a cyber attack have to close their doors within 6 months. The costs associated with mitigating those risks are not. Here at Take It To Me, we would absolutely love to help you develop a cybersecurity plan that works for your local business, that works for your nonprofit organization. Please feel free to call, click, email us. You can subscribe to this web series. We are absolutely here to help and would love to help you take care of this, because again, this is the elephant in the room. This is one of the largest threats that are being faced by local businesses and nonprofit organizations today. Thank you so much. I hope this has been very valuable for you, and look forward to seeing you next time.